llegó la hora de la última legendaria que me queda pendiente. En una hora o un poquito más vamos a hacer la vaina. Vamos a tratar de, bueno, de terminar la última legendaria que es la de Haitama. Esa es la idea. Así que espero que todo salga bien, que me salga lo que, bueno. What the fuck is this? Pinche Joshua, de verdad. De verdad este Joshua. Ok. Pero joder, hermano. Bien. ¿Qué cambiaron esto? Ah, vale, llegó el banner de Jutao. Y también el de... Bueno, vamos a tirarla... Aquí voy a tirarle de respeto y chao. Y después me pego la siguiente opción. Voy a tirarle de respeto por Yelan y ya está. Bueno, aquí tenemos el test play de ambas. Bueno, ¿saben qué? Voy a testear a ambas, aparte de sacar las 40 protos. Porque nunca he usado Jutao, así que me da curiosidad ver qué tan buena es. A ver, veamos. Oye, pega... Tiene lo suyo, ¿eh? Es rápido al pegar. Bonkai. Mira. No, no encuentro que está mala. Tiene buenos golpes, es rápida para hacer los ataques. Mira, mala no está, Me gustó la velocidad con la Vega, pero como yo dije, mi padre lo hace yo y Milla. Ya dije ya. Está bonita, todo lo que quieran, rota. Pero bueno. Por rota, está mejor Jutao que yo y Milla. Por gusto personal, me gusta más yo y Milla. Así que muy bonita la Jutao y todo, pero yo voy por yo y Milla. Vale. Vamos con la hermana de Shogun, Yelan. Ay, es que me encanta Sotuendo. Bueno, este personaje ya lo conozco. Ah, vale, era así. Bonkai. Ah, así que sí funciona. Obviamente no es mi favorita de agua por el tema de que, bueno, hay otros mis personajes favoritos de agua, de Idol, por obvias razones. Pero tengo que decirlo, o sea, Yelan me sorprende bastante sus ataques, sus movimientos. Ya. Como dije, voy a tirar de respeto a lo mucho, dos multi y estamos. A lo mucho. Con Haitama tiré 50 deseos, así que Yelan se merece unos 2 o 3. Unos 20 o 30. No más. Así que bueno, tenemos la 20 fotos que nos están dando. ¿Nos dieron algo aquí? Deseos y luna. Bueno, está bien. Ok. Vamos con la última. La Final Legendary que me falta. Y bueno, para variarme que está fantástico. Ok. Nos vamos a los Campos Elíseos para buscar a Haitama. Tengo que decir que la legendaria de Najida me gustó bastante. Me gustó mucho lo que pasó ahí. No sé si esta sea mejor o peor. Ya veremos. Sin embargo, Haitama es de mis personajes favoritos, así que espero una buena legendaria de él. Nuestra querida Shoguna iba con nosotros. La waifu de la serie. Por excelencia, Solo espero que no haya tanto NPC en esta misión, por favor. Solo eso. Que haya personaje, que haya lo suyo, pero no tanto NPC, por favor. Que de verdad, lo único que me molesta de Genshin es la excesividad de NPC que hay, güey. Ok.
Hey there. Excuse us, but is Sino at the academia?
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sino? I'm afraid he's out on a mission right now. But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak with Amatra.
Oh? If you don't mind, why don't you tell me about... Siraj. Siraj. That name sounds familiar.
Vahumana researcher?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. I hear there are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But please,
I want to report him for conducting a dangerous experiment. He kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me to that horrible cave. I ran as fast as I could, a little slower, and he would have caught...
There's no rush. Please, take your time. What kind of experiments was he conducting? Where is this cave?
I don't remember.
Huh? You can't remember?
All I remember is Siraj walking towards me, and then my head started feeling... It's like a nightmare that I can't recall. I just know that that place is dangerous, and that they... Oh, I heard they conduct business in the tavern.
Even if what you say is... All right. But before that, I would like to administer the Matra lie detector.
You think I'm lying?
Please don't take it the wrong way. Sorry, but can you two wait out here a little while? We'll be back soon.
Claro.
Huh? I'll hate them.
Haitama.
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that what he said is highly credible. As such, we've decided to launch an investigation. Per protocol, this matter was reported to Acting Grand Sage Al-Haytham. After hearing about it, he left a message for Mahamatra Sino and then asked to join the investigation.
Huh. It's kind of weird for you to be working with the Matra. Is there a special reason?
You're overthinking things. My interest was piqued is all.
¿Crees que solo actúo por interés? Esto me pareció interesante. Eso es todo.
Really? I'm unsurprised you have this much free time. In that case, let's join in as well, shall we, Traveler?
It's already against protocol for Acting Grand Sage Al-Haytham to participate in this investigation. As for you two... Oh, never mind. After all, you were the ones who brought Ilyas here. I'll allow you to accompany us, but you have...
Don't you worry. Our lips are sealed.
All right. In that case, I'll fill you in. Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with a Kasharawar researcher at the tavern. This is one of his few clear memories. Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the academia right now. He applied for long... It's close to the time that Ilyas had given. So we've decided to head to the tavern and investigate any...
That's right. Arav, prepare to head out. You two, do as you will.
Bien, vamos a partir. En cuanto ustedes hagan lo que se les das ganas. Sé que todo saldrá bien.
Oh, come on! We already said that we're coming!
Vamos a la taberna. Ah, que me molesta la cuestión, la verdad. Igual vamos a dejar el arco de violencia seleccionado igual. A todo esto puedo comprar algo. Se inició la tienda, ¿no? O todavía no. Quiero saber. No, todavía no. La tienda se inicia en cuántos días más. Me queda bastante día para poder. Creo que son 1004, perdón. 1200. Vale. Me gusta. Ok, vamos a avanzar.
We're here, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. What's our next course of action? Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham.
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately.
Veo que no has leído ningún informe últimamente. Es obvio que aquí podría haber una trampa. Hay que tener cuidado.
The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have the authority to interfere with the Matra's actions during an ongoing investigation.
Nosotros no podemos interferir por las nuevas normas en un proceso. Ahora, ni siquiera los sabios tienen ese poder. Deberían haberlo sabido después de que derrotáramos al Dr. Aqua hace un par de meses atrás.
If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do. Instead, he'd be telling me to stay out of the way.
You're right. Understood. Then please wait here as we lock down the perimeter. Ilyas, please stay here. Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, I'll have to trouble you.
Sure. Though I'd rather he just protect himself.
De acuerdo, lo haré, pero sería mejor si se protegiera a sí mismo.
You're the same as ever, casually ignoring people just like you did back at Aru Village.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, I need him to understand my position clearly.
Responder a una pregunta simple no hace más fácil que dejar de todos los créditos a ellos.
Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do.
Al igual que ustedes, él se pregunta por qué vino.
But unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is, with his considerations like the acting Grand Sage is trying to seize the Matra's powers.
Él está viendo ese asunto algo más complicado de lo que en realidad es, y piensa que cosas como el gran sabio está intentando entrometerse en la jurisdicción de los mantras.
That question was obviously bait. The Matra were once under the influence of the sages, and so were often subject to these bureaucratic traps.
Me hizo una pregunta para ponerme a prueba antes. Estaba el poder de los sabios. Así que se topaban con este tipo de situaciones, pero ahora todo ha cambiado.
The test was strictly unnecessary, though. I hope that our exchange will assure him that I won't interfere with their work this time.
Espero que se dé cuenta que no le voy a hacer el trabajo sucio.
Why is this so complicated?
This is why I was against becoming the acting Grand Sage from the very first. Titles and rank inevitably make a lot of things more troublesome than usual.
Por eso estaba en contra de ser un gran sabio. Los títulos pueden complicar las cosas. Es inevitable.
Excuse me, acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've had a question on my mind, and I need to know the answer no matter what. Have we met before? No. I have no recollection of ever meeting you.
No recuerdo haberte visto en toda mi vida.
Haha, I thought so too. Then why did you ask?
Entonces, ¿por qué le preguntas?
Well, for some reason I felt a sense of... Really?
Ah, ¿sí?
A misperception, perhaps.
Tal vez tu imaginación o...
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, we've apprehended a suspect.
Siraj?
No, it's the Kasharawar researcher who has dealings with him. His name is Narendra.
Acting Sage Alhaitham? Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal some mechanical components from the lab and sell them, but does something like that really warrant the personal interest of the acting Grand Sage?
Gran sabio Danker. Recuerdo haber robado unas piezas, pero no creo que eso requiera su presencia.
What have I I got myself into? I know I let greed get the best of me, but please, I promise that this won't ever happen again.
I would like to ask him a few questions.
Bien, primero te voy a interrogar. Si cooperas, tal vez te deje libre.
Of course.
Do you know Siraj?
¿Conoces a ese tipo?
Yeah, that's the name of my buyer. He asked to make the transaction at the tavern, but he never showed up.
What were the details of this
¿Qué
transaction?
tipo de intercambio iban a hacer?
He's doing some kind of experiment that seems to require many power generators and electrical He contacted me in private and said that he'd pay a large sum of Mora if I was willing to put some aside for him. We had originally agreed to meet at the tavern earlier today to do the trade.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information, so he intentionally didn't show up. The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack... Do you have any more questions for this?
No, he's all yours. But I'd like to borrow Ilyas for a while.
No, es todo tuyo, pero me quiero llevar al otro sujeto con nosotros. Si no te molesta, claro.
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a genuine case. However, I am curious. What do you need?
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restoring his memories.
He leído sobre la pérdida de memoria y quiero ayudar a recuperarlo.
I see. We'll be returning to the academia then. I'll leave Ilya...
Follow me.
Babosos. Ustedes, acompáñenme.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any leads. Oh, Hatham, are you serious about seeing things through? I'm pretty surprised that you're this interested in the case.
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Pensé que mis motivos ya eran evidentes.
Hyman has no clue. Hey, do you know?
¿Conoces a ese sujeto, es cierto?
Yes, we were classmates.
Sí, fuimos compañeros de clase. ¡Ja! Sabía que tú sí te darías cuenta de mis intenciones reales.
Oh, so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed you on the situation. So you're not here because you're interested in the case itself, but because you know the suspect?
You couldn't be further from the truth. But I wasn't expecting much from you to begin with.
No podrías estar menos acertada, pero ¿qué esperaba de ti, campanita?
For the time being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I became the scribe afterwards while he continued his academic endeavors.
Fuimos compañeros de clase, pero tomamos caminos diferentes. Eso es todo lo que tienen que saber.
He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for my opinion. I did not approve of it because from violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none, the 6 cardinal sins are the origin of all evil in this world. They are also what the sages use as a reference when formulating or amending the rules of the academia. My opinion was that Siraj's research was both overly naive and in violation of various core principles. The Grand Sage took some of my suggestions on board and ultimately decided to reject the application.
En resumidas cuentas, él presentó una idea. Yo no la aprobé debido a que infería la evolución humana. Y debido a eso, él decidí rechazar tu tesis.
So that's why he's buying energies.
He's most likely trying to circumvent the rules and conduct his experiment in secret.
Lo más seguro es que en secreto está tratando de sacar ese experimento que yo anulé.
That sounds super suspicious. Oh, we got us. Ilyas? Can you try to remember things again? Maybe something new will pop up.
I'm sorry, but I've already tried many times.
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories as a defense mechanism against extreme stress.
Puede ser que eso sea tu mecanismo de defensa activándose debido al trauma pasado con esos sujetos.
However, these memories aren't truly lost, but merely sealed away. They can be restored with the appropriate stimulus.
Pero solo están bloqueados temporalmente. Puede que al ser expuestos a una situación extrema se recuperen. Espero que cooperes.
Now, try to recall things you care about. They don't need to be related to this.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am, the things I've done. I can remember some things, but I can't recall. But I do vaguely remember that there are two things that I have to
Do tell.
Dinos cuáles son.
The first is to get my paycheck from the academia and give it to my younger sister in
Un segundito.
Dankerverse.
Detesto cuando me da la alergia, de verdad, lo detesto, de verdad. Dame un segundo. El primero en recibir de la academia.
I'm not sure about the details, but it seems that I would.
And the second thing?
I can't remember.
Not unexpected. However, you're the only one who has seen Siraj and knows the exact location of his cave at present. As such, we'll do everything we can to help you regain your memories.
No me extraña. Sin embargo, haremos todo lo posible por recuperar tu memoria. Es de importancia para llegar al fondo de todo esto.
Losing your memories must be really painful. But don't you...
Oh, thank you so much. I have so few memories that I don't even have a clear idea of who I am. But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been set free somehow. Nevertheless, I have you all to thank for bringing... Now, I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the academia called...
I see. In that case, let's go and find...
Vamos a ese lugar. ¿Está muy lejos? Ah, no, está en Sumero por lo menos. Ya, estamos acá. Vamos a ver.
Acting Grand Sage Al-Haytham. I've sent this period's research expenses report to your...
I did. Recent research expenses have decreased quite a bit compared to past figures.
Sí, lo leí. Y eso ha disminuido mis gastos, y eso no me gusta.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs. But that can be a rather convoluted topic.
I believe you know this individual. His name is Ilyas. He worked part-time here, and he...
Oh, yes, of course. Though, Ilyas, where have you been these past few days? That was our busy period, but then you disappeared without a word.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up, but I know I've caused trouble for everyone.
The other researchers have more or less finished your share of the work. How? You remember Chandra? You were in charge. He retracted his application a few days ago and canceled his off-site project. He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month. I'd like you to ask him why he did that.
Understood.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again. Be considerate to your colleagues and give them some forewarning at least. Is this acceptable, acting Grand Sage?
I have no objections.
No tengo objeción alguna.
Maybe I'll borrow something to read. Please show me your credentials before.
Ilias? Long time no see. What can I do for you? I heard that you canceled your research project. Oh, that. It's really nothing special. I just don't. I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean, people have.
No motivation to conduct research?
Ningún la siguiente dices.
Yeah. Say, who might you be?
No, don't mind me. Please.
No
continue.
prestes atención, continúa.
Well, with the downfall of the sages not long ago, many of the projects that they led were put on hold while they were being investigated. With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time. No one wants to risk starting any new research until it's...
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new sages would have interest in, right?
Cuando dice que sacar las cosas, quiere saber los intereses de los nuevos sabios, ¿cierto?
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason.
So what are the other reasons?
Well, because the Akasha Terminal. I'm sure you're all aware that we require all... Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests for the knowledge. It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time studying, so we were able to immediately...
I see.
Así que eso es.
You get it, right? After having had a taste of something so amazing, who can be bothered to There are only a handful of people at the academia who are starting new projects or performing... Although our names will be further down in the paper, we'll have...
¿Mm?
Ilias? What's wrong?
My head... It hurts. I remember now. I remember what Siraj said. You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a consciousness under my control. Think only in a...
Paimon doesn't get it.
It's what Siraj was researching, and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution.
El camino evolutivo.
Siraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness. First, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability. With this overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules. Lastly, members would share their memories and emotions to facilitate the rapid exchange of information within the collective.
Él los va nombrando por números. Dependiendo de más bajo el número es más fuerte. Y es mejor experimento para él.
Paimon still doesn't get...
Think of it as linking many minds together and eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence that is both an individual. Siraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to...
Whoa. Squishing a whole bunch of people together?
It's just as Al-Haytham said. Siraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Bigger numbers meant you had a lower rank, so your assigned tasks were less complex, such as smaller numbers were ranked higher, so you'd be given more complex assignments like planning for the future. I also recall that Siraj said his
Oh no! Then we gotta hurry!
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember. I still can't recall when.
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all.
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents... I'm not sure what Siraj's numbering system is based on.
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now.
Huh? Do you know something?
¿Quieres compartir algo con nosotros?
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition. There are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team. I'm nothing. That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation. If you're interested, you can try to find her. She's usually...
¿Cómo está la cuestión? A ver. Deme un segundo, quiero revisar que todo ande bien en el directo nomás. Sí, creo que anda bien. Ah, era para acá, que soy Gil.
Janaki? We'd like to ask you a couple of things about Siraj.
Ilyas?
Do you know me? I'm sorry.
Are you playing dumb with me?
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memory.
And? Are you trying to say that I should forgive you, or are you using the acting grand sage as backup to settle things with me?
That's enough. There seems to be a dispute between the two of you, but I have no interest in that.
Basta. Parece que hay algo entre ustedes, pero no me interesa. Ahora dime lo que quiero saber.
I heard that Siraj once invited you to join his project.
So, what if it is? Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be number 45. I read, no one wants to be placed at the bottom.
Ilyas is number 36, and Janaki was supposed to be...
Tell me, Did Siraj tell you how...
Yeah. Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha? They left a document that records the amount of... I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document.
I see. He believed, putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely at most. Jnana energy can only be seen as representing a portion of a person's ability.
See? I knew I couldn't have only been...
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. He came to me. I refused. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this eyesore.
Please, wait. I still...
You really forgot.
I swear.
Paimon can vouch for him. The mantra also said that he truly loved...
I see. I get angry just thinking about it. So I really don't have the patience to fill you in. All you need to know is that that's all I have to say.
And she's gone.
I really don't. But after she said that, I guess...
Do you want to remember?
¿Todavía quieres recuperar todos tus recuerdos?
Even though you're a witness against Siraj, no one can force you to remember if you don't want to. Even if you manage to remember, all you would need to do is feign ignorance and...
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, for some reason, but I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to go free so easily.
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the past must be on file somewhere. Would you like me to look into it?
Yes, please.
All right. Then let's return to the House of Dana. We've spent enough time here, and you should go and get your paycheck.
Bien, vamos a investigar.
Let's split up for now. Ilyas, you go and deal with that. The rest of you, come to the archives with me.
Ve a encargarte del cobro. Nosotros nos encargaremos de los archivos.
We'll meet back here later and then head over to Gandharvaville.
Nos veremos aquí y iremos a la Villa Gandharva.
Okay. Thank you all so much.
Relax, Ilyas. Being nervous accomplishes nothing.
That's true. I'll also try my best to
I'm holding you to that. See you later.
Nos vemos después. Acá. Ok, esto es nuevo. Recuerdo este lugar. ¿No hay cofre o algo secreto? No.
Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
Bien, los archivos recientes tendrían que estar aquí. Uno. Dos. Tres.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file.
Yo encontré su
Let's meet
expediente.
downstairs.
Vamos abajo.
What have I done?
This file indicates that you were once commended by the academia for your courage and Huh? Yes. Your instructor was engaging in academic fraud, and you were the one who reported it. Your report was found to be true after a series of investigations, and This incident caused quite the commotion, and the academia's... What is it?
No, it's just... my head. Did I seriously do that?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly related to Siraj, so there's no need to push yourself over it.
I'm sorry. That should have been something good to hear, but my body is instinctively rejecting it. I feel like I'll black.
Take it slow. Recovering memories is no easy task, especially when it involves memories that you don't want to remember.
Bien. Así que tu cuerpo rechaza cuando te hablamos de cosas buenas. Puede ser que realmente seas realmente solo un clon del real. ¿Quién
Just
sabe?
do what you...
Thank you.
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Ilyas.
Vamos a Villa Gandharva. La cuestión de las cartas. Bueno. Yo tengo algo que hacer después fuera de cámara. La cuestión de las cartas. Bien.
We should be close. Let me think. It should be this way.
Ilyas, what are you doing back here?
Dad, it's nothing.
You sure everything's okay? Did they bully... Ilyas, what's wrong?
I'm fine. Just a minor headache.
Back then, I told you not to be a hero. I can't imagine how things are going for you at the academia.
You don't have to force yourself to stay at the academia.
I'm all right. I just need a...
Ilyas doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
Simplemente no quiere preocupar a su familia.
Hey! That's enough, you two. Ilyas isn't feeling well. You can keep nagging Ilyas. Let's find somewhere to talk. So, how's...
It's much better now. Oh, here. It's the...
Same old, same old. It's just, don't mind their nagging. deep down, it's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors about you and...
Conform.
Yeah. You don't remember Ilyas? What's...
I see. I remember...
You're acting a little weird today, you know? I don't care if you're a hero or not. I just...
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it? That's good.
More so these two. My name is Al-Haytham, and this is the Traveler in Paimon.
Yo soy Danker Dendro, y ellos son los Dankers de otra dimensión, y él es el Danker de esta dimensión.
Oh, that rings a bell. Would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Sorry, but I still have...
Well, that's a shame. No.
Don't worry. I won't do anything to make you guys...
You remember now?
Yes, I do. Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Is that your way of conveying gratitude?
Oh, my apologies. But I meant I said that there was a sense of familiarity.
Loathing?
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, I realized that... Strange, isn't it?
My strength is that I don't care about what others think. If you could also develop this quality, then you won't be as bothered by complicated social relationships.
Técnicamente es algo que me pasa normalmente, no te preocupes.
It'd be great if I could think like you.
Really? Paimon remembers that you said... What about the other one?
There are more important things at hand. We have to stop Sarah.
You're right. Let's have...
Uy, por fin viene la pelea. Por aquí,
There is no escape.
lo encontré.
This is the place.
It's so well hidden.
Un dominio. Empecemos.
Weird. It's bigger on the inside than Paimon. Ilyas, do you remember this place? Huh? Ilyas!
I don't sense him nearby.
No hay rastro de él.
Did he get separated from us? Should we...
There's no need for that.
No hace
Let's
falta.
keep moving.
Sigamos adelante.
Alright. We'll continue in and see if he catches...
¿Mm?
It's okay, Ilyas. You've done more.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny is stealing your research. He shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application. And whenever the project hits a wall...
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of...
But he's obviously... He throws you the hardest work. And after you're done pulling all-nighters, he's... That's not right!
A lot of people warned me to not say anything. And it's okay.
Half a year of your time and effort. Countless all-nighters and casual threats and insults. All for a He's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
What's the matter?
Vi el pasado de ese sujeto.
Huh? You could read minds this whole time and you never told Paimon?
Of course not. I was also able to see those memories just now. They were probably the ones that leaked out.
Connecting...
It's clear that this place isn't a work in progress. The Collective Consciousness project is already complete, and Ilias is now returning to the Collective.
Así que nos engañó.
Not entirely. Keep...
Wow, ¿qué es esto? ¿Qué va a hacer? La pongo aquí. Ok, tú lo pediste. Deja de descubrir, cocharola. Terminemos con esto. Raime Kamehiri.
Everybody stand back!
Be still.
It's completely different from what Ilias said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Uy, me huele a otra pelea, ¿eh?
Contributing to the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
I'll hate them. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
Danker, solo pensar en él me da la violencia. Otro recuerdo.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for what? Your reputation? Do you have...
You could have played hero any time. So why couldn't you have waited until the project was complete?
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Are you saying you don't care that Raju jumped to his death?
It's a shame what happened to him. Everyone has been working hard to complete the project. He could have...
In any case, we're done with you. Because of your recklessness, the Matra are putting Johnny on trial. Oh, this project is... None of this affects you at all. But do you know how many people, myself included, needed this project to complete? Now our futures are up in the air. If worst comes...
I'm sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for that.
Hey, you're blinking out again.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet.
¿Algún cofre o algo? No. No, pensé que era un cofre que se pudiera abrir, pero no. Sigamos. Izquierda o derecha. Bueno, aquí no hay nada que necesite, así que... Okay.
Just in case, why don't we take both keys with us?
Ok, a ver. Voy a ponerla aquí. Vale, ahora sí. ¿La puedo sacar ahora o no? Uy, ahora sí. Entonces ahora la pongo aquí. Otro recuerdo.
This is all very... to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. I know you're a hero for fighting academic. Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the...
I understand.
You seem troubled.
Who are you?
Where are my manners? My name is Suraj.
Suraj?
The world hates people who don't fit in. After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, however, I'm working on some research that... How about it?
Así que lo engañó. Ahora sabemos toda la verdad. Exacto. Te encontré, desgraciado.
You've come. I intentionally slowed my integration into the collective consciousness, and I wanted to apologize to you as him. It was only at Gandharvaville that the second thing I must do occurred to me. To throw off the Matra and bring Alhaitham to the hive. That was my task as
You were already Siraj number 36? But you passed...
Yes, I truly did forget many things during that time. However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. It's difficult to fool Al-Haytham. So I had to create the perfect...
And the best guise is when you believe your own lies.
Y no hay mejor mentira que la que crees que es verdad.
Correct. I only told you that the hive was incomplete because it was finished a long time ago. Before I left, I was already living as number only here. That's all I wanted to say. After I enter this room, my consciousness will merge back.
Is this your decision?
¿Estás seguro de todo esto?
Yeah, the person we know is Ilyas, not Siraj number 36. The outside world is painful sometimes, but Paimon doesn't think...
Do you need more time to consider, Ilyas?
Hey, who are...
That is
Ese es
Siraj.
Siraj.
So you're that Giga jerk!
Giga jerk? How bold of you.
You!
I modified Akasha terminals to allow users to share memories and emotions. Then, I recruited researchers from the academy. I assigned numbers to everyone, and here, people can live easily and happily without needing to exercise.
You're just trying to justify...
Then I ask you, what's the difference between here? There are researchers at the academia who engage in dangerous research, and people are so obsessed with collective will that even those... Isn't that right, Ilyas? There's no need to deny this. As it is fact, it is natural for social creep, and the terminus of conformity is a collective consciousness through which... Welcome to the hive, Al-Haytham. You once arrogantly denied a few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care about any of it, but I didn't give up.
When we arrived, I noticed many empty rooms in the hive.
Sí, no has cambiado nada. Tendré que detenerte de nuevo, ¿cierto?
Oh, you noticed that? Then can you guess where they're inhabited? The answer is the academia. They're executing the collective consciousness. Like everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our biggest obstacle. The project will snowball until ultimately everyone will be part of my hive. No. The hive will be in control.
We both like...
What can you achieve with mere words? Return to the hive, number 36. Yes.
Wait! Don't go back! And you aren't an outcast!
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Will you two continue to stay at the academia? When you return, number 36. You know...
Ilyas?
You two are just as... You think that everyone should be like you and live according to their own truth. I allowed number 36 to leave the hive without his memories only because I knew he would eventually return. Al-Haytham, do say...
I made those words quite clear a year ago. The model you presented was extremely unstable. No amount of garish packaging
Ya
will
dije lo
change
que
its
tenía que
fragile
decir.
nature.
Una mente débil tiene objetivos débiles, así de fácil.
It can't be helped.
No hay
If you
ningún
were
remedio
clever
para
enough to
eso.
realize those problems, then you would have been aware that the hive changed when Ilyas returned to this collective consciousness of yours.
What?
What's happening?
The collective needs motivation to execute its plans, just as machinery requires. That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronized your hatred of me into the collective, prompting them to create and execute a plan. However, when Ilyas returned to the collective, his memories and...
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person. Strange, isn't it?
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these two differing emotions will give...
So that's it! Wait, and then you pretended to keep him around. Just wouldn't expect any less from you, Al-Haytham. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take that up... wait.
Al-Haytham, I told you. You're too arrogant. Ilyas's return had indeed introduced abnormal emotions into the hive, but your struggle has been in vain.
Terminemos con
So
esto.
many monsters and... some...
I also integrated monsters into the collective, though I ranked them last. Despite Despite their lack of intelligence, perfect cooperation can be achieved. Now then.
Hey, hey them? Your plan didn't work, so why don't we...
I've already sent my gift to the collective. It'll take some time for the recipient to receive it.
Mi plan ya está hecho. Solo falta un poco de tiempo para que se efectúe.
You two just need to brace yourselves for the nuisance in front of us.
Así que matemos el tiempo con estos monstruos. ¿Quieren?
All right. Paimon doesn't know how you get so...
Isn't that bad of a person?
Permítame.
But it has to be done. It must be eliminated so that we can evolve. You see? That is the will of the collective. Even with the hatred gone, they continue their work. An external anomaly cannot shake.
Eso es todo lo que tienes que decir. Eres patético. Bankai. Bankai.
He won't hold out for much longer.
Qué debiluchos son.
He's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Bankai. Raime Kamehiri.
What's gone wrong in the academia? The box.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
¿Eso es
What's
todo?
going on? What's with this sudden influx? Silence! As the Overmind, I command you!
Bankai. Máscara Susano Baizar.
Tear! Worthless! Tear! Useless!
Illusion shattered.
Be still. I may have overestimated.
How is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved yet?
Bankai.
Judgment?
The will of the collective cannot be wrong. The Overmind must have made an error in his judgment.
Raime Kamehiri.
But Siraj is the most intelligent among us. He is number one. His judgment is the optimal one.
Bankai.
Let's light it up!
Cascade!
Listo.
What have you done?
¿Qué es lo que has hecho?
Calm down.
Cálmate.
Don't you have an easy way to figure
Puedes
this
verlo
out?
tú mismo, ¿no?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely
La mente
pliable,
humana
and your Hive has
no es
stretched many of them to their
infinitamente
limit.
estable.
Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane,
tú abusaste
it
de
won't
ello.
be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate. Thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
Todo eso se terminará ahora.
It's not over yet. I am the Overmind! There has to be a way!
It's too late. desires of the hive accumulate. Beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
Adiós.
I was the overmind.
My number should be so far down the list. Siraj is alive!
Isn't what we agreed to.
I should be the one in your position!
The hive shut down?
Se ha terminado todo, por fin.
What happened just now?
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus because of their shared memories and emotions.
Básicamente todos tenían un mismo pensamiento. Al romper ese patrón fue fácil destruir todo desde dentro.
For example, Ilias did have differing perceptions, but however, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the collective consciousness will generate an intractable diffusion effect upon encountering negative emotions.
Con qué deseos egoístas, ¿eh?
The disturbance that Ilias caused wasn't for naught. It made the collective question the setbacks in the plan further amplified doubt, which diminishes the overmind's influence, apprehension, disappointment, panic, avarice. These negative emotions can be very well
Lamento
hidden, as humans
decirte.
generally do not share completely transparent channels of communication.
Todo lo que tú planeaste resultó en tu propia contra, a la larga. Ja, valió la pena ver cómo todo tu plan fracasa, ¿cierto?
But in the hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can spread like a few words were enough. Believe in the power of words.
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collect. You knew that Ilias was the bait all along?
I knew it from the moment I saw him.
Lo supe desde el primer momento.
Moreover, I never looked down on you. My opinion of you has always... You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness and human... You would never let a test subject escape. Mistakes like that are beneath you, and you also...
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had it. You don't need to hide it. I know it better than anyone else. The arrogance that comes with being...
Your perspective is entirely born from your habitual way of looking at things. From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you. Someone who doesn't fit in. However, I've never placed myself on... I just want to distance myself from meaningless noise. On the other hand, you have failed to come to terms with who you...
You mean to say that...
Is that not so? Arrogant and emotionally fragile.
¿No lo crees? Eres arrogante y débil. Así de fácil.
You view people as a simple, mediocre collective.
Regardless, I have lost.
You will stand trial, yes. But arresting people isn't in my job description.
Irás a juicio, por supuesto, pero no me ensuciaré las manos. Ese no es mi deber.
I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the General Mahamantra's duty to escort
Si
you
no,
away.
si no, Danker será el que te exterminará.
Sino? What are you doing here?
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been
Seguí la pista que dejaste hasta aquí. Veo que ya resolviste todo.
Symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several similar symbols on the way here.
Cuando leí la carta, le hice unos ajustes para que Danker pudiera detectar nuestra ubicación al momento de leerla.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, Paimon remembers! When Paimon So you really did know that something was up with Ilias from the start!
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. I never... By the way, I came across some information at the Academia a few days ago. If you practice the method to...
Seriously? By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people to the Academia. We can't...
Don't worry.
No te preocupes. Él no se saldrá con la suya. Lo pueden tener seguro. Así que eso puede ser uno de los motivos por lo que avanzó el tema de la conciencia, ¿cierto?
Good. Seems like the interesting part is already over. I'll leave the arrests to you.
Bueno, ya se acabó la parte emocionante del trabajo. Ahora todo depende de ti a partir de aquí.
See you.
Adiós. Me largo.
And off he goes.
Ya hablemos con esos guanes y listo.
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in all these. What came over me?
We were accomplices without knowing it. But I'm afraid that Alhaitham, whether he's the scribe or the acting grand sage, we can't afford to offend.
We can discuss the future later. Leaving the collective left me. I didn't feel anything towards Alhaitham at first, since he wasn't well known. All the opinions I heard, Siraj made us hate Alhaitham. From how things look,
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to Alhaitham?
¿Podrías pedirle disculpas a Danker dentro de nuestra parte?
Sure. Paimon will help you tell Alhaitham. But whether he chooses to forgive you is up.
It's okay. No matter what he chooses, apologizing will make us feel slightly better.
It's time to go.
Let's go.
Adiós, NPC sin relevancia.
So, were they all duped? We can ask Alhaitham about.
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number 36. Yet,
A ver, quiero ver si
my life
el
as
directo sigue
Ilias
bien.
goes
Dame un
on.
segundo. Ya, se escucha. Sigamos. Al parecer no puedo continuar siendo el sujeto que solía ser. Volveré a ser el sujeto que encontrará. Así de sencillo.
When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come full, but I didn't have the. So in the end, I lost my sense of justice.
Ilias?
Don't be sad. However, I didn't come out of this completely empty-handed. I realized that the collective I was always trying to fit in, understanding that gave me courage somehow.
You can do it. Paimon believes in you.
Thanks. Well, I should get going. Can you keep this a secret from my parents and my sister? I just don't want them to worry. Also, please apologize to Alhaitham for me.
Disculpas con Danker dentro. Adiós.
All the test subjects have been taken away.
Bien. Ahora yo me haré cargo de aquí para adelante. Puedes descansar. Los haré que paguen.
I'll have my subordinates seal the place, retrieve all documentation, and destroy the system.
Así que para que vengan a presentar el lugar, se lleven todos los documentos y destruyan las
Are you
instalaciones.
too hurt?
¿Están heridos?
I brought bandages and
Tengo vendajes
hemostatics.
y medicina.
Paimon's fine. Just
Get some rest. Hatham is probably waiting for you at the entrance. Go see him when you're done here.
Si no tienen nada más que hacer por aquí, vayan a ver a Danker
Watch
dentro.
out for any of Siraj's associates who might still be in hiding. If you encounter anything you can't take care of, come find me at the
Si no pueden
academia.
resolver todos los problemas que puedan aquí en la salida, pueden ir a buscarme. Adiós.
okay. You stay safe too, Sino. Let's go meet up with Alhaitham.
Ujú. Bueno, 10 proto, me gusta. Todo proto que te den, se agradece.
The matter's settled. I actually thought it would have
Ha.
been settled sooner. This took much longer than I expected.
Pensé que terminaríamos esto más rápido. Tomó más de lo que esperaba.
Judging by your faces, it seems like you two still have some questions.
Sí, la verdad tengo aún mucha curiosidad. Tengo que hacerte un par de preguntas.
I respect your curiosity, but I'm off the clock now. so I'm not going to field any questions.
Lo siento, por hoy ya no responderé más preguntas. Tendrás que esperar otro día.
Hey, we're not your colleagues!
You couldn't tell that was an
What? Are you kidding me? You're not leaving today until you explain what happened back at Siraj's secret base!
See ya.
Adiós.
Hold it right there!
Are you done? Your behavior is
Stop changing the...
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what?
Será molesto tener que explicar todo. Acompáñenme.
Where to?
You'll know when we get there.
Lo sabrán cuando lleguemos. ¿Y a dónde está la cuestión ahora? Se me ¿no? Sabía. Bueno, 2 horas creo. Bueno, sí, un poco más de 1 hora. Más o menos, sí. La casa de Danker Dendro, a ver. Tengo curiosidad.
Is this your home?
¿Esa es tu casa?
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden? Being all polite and inviting us over?
¿Y ese?
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh? Who are they?
¿Y estos quiénes son?
Stop making a fuss. They're obviously
Deja de armar
guests.
escándalo. Obviamente yo los traje.
You're not from the academia, are
No
you?
parecen miembros de la academia. Técnicamente no.
I'm unsure she's seen you before. You're the person from that time!
Wait, what? How do you know me? Oh no, do people know that I live here?
What? You're embarrassed only now of...
Oh, you guys are roommates!
Ah, son compañeros de habitación.
Yes, we are, but keep that to
Pero sí, pero no
yourselves.
se lo diga a nadie, por favor.
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home. I'll get them. You all chat in the meantime.
Tengo un par de la conciencia colectiva. Iré a buscarlo. Ustedes pueden charlar aquí.
Hey! You're leaving just like that? What's the deal, I'll hate them? Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that I'll hate them hired to pretend to be his friends, would you?
No.
What?
Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my surprise. You guys get it, right?
But aren't you his?
I wouldn't say friend. Okay, well, Don't worry about it. My name is Kave. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances.
You seem like you got a lot going on. So...
Are you serious? How could you... of course.
What? That was a normal response. You exposed your own...
Still, why do you have to treat me like he does?
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all
A
must be
jugar por
getting
el
along
alboroto
quite
que está aquí,
well.
diré que se llevan bien.
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
I'll leave the books here.
A la mierda.
Paimon's dizzy from reading. Paimon wants to know,
A year ago, Siraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who... The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on... The second was that I thought the direction of his research was too extreme, but his approach...
Wait, that's too conservative?
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to... The optimal solution to achieve collective consciousness is to focus solely on the...
That's way too dangerous.
I'm merely stating the facts. If Siraj had done that, I would have felt his work to be just as senseless. It's impossible for
Técnicamente.
any species to evolve overnight. and humans without their humanity cannot
Su
be called
punto de
humans.
vista ya me parecía absurdo desde el comienzo. Esto solo refutó mi opinión.
That's why the academia prohibited research into human evolution.
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity...
What about you? Are you going to devolve into a fungus?
¿Y qué de ti? ¿Te convertirás en un hongo al final?
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy. Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys? Are you in trouble?
Sort of. We encountered a strange researcher that had it up.
Are you all okay?
Tiene algo en contra de él realmente.
Huh. So that's how things... Such is life. If only he'd known. Alhaitham... Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books? They've been sitting there waiting for someone to...
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air? I hope you're aware of your...
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black, is he?
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that paint...
You don't understand anything.
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic.
Eso te pasó por ser curiosa.
You whisper very loudly.
Oh,
Do you have any more questions?
let Paimon think. Oh, by the way...
I bear them no ill will. More accurately, I don't really care about what they
En
think
un
of me.
momento los culpé, pero no me interesa lo que piensen de mí.
To some extent, they were also fooled by Syrah.
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell us the truth at Gandharvaville, but he didn't. He apologized to you.
It doesn't matter.
No
I
importa,
never
jamás le
considered
pedí que
asking
contara
him.
la
Judging
verdad.
from his experiences, he's more courageous than the average person. I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes, so I'll...
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. How about you?
¿Qué es lo que realmente te interesaba, Danker Dendro?
Oh, yeah. You only started investigating, but after meeting Siraj, it didn't...
I had no interest in him personally, but I was curious as to why. I now understand the reason.
¿Tiene algo que ver con la situación actual de la academia?
Correct. The fall of the sages and the shutdown, the fact that Siraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved, speaks to the lack of research. As the acting Grand Sage, I'll have to figure something out.
Yo buscaré una solución a este problema y lo solucionaré. No se preocupe.
In addition, what happened to Ilias is worth our attention.
Paimon understands now.
I think minimum viable seriousness is a more apt description. I'll do my best to take care of this mess and...
Wait.
Yes. I've already submitted my resignation to the academia. I don't think Siraj knew about that. If he had waited just a few more... What he'd do then wouldn't have been any concern of mine. However, even without my input, his unstable model would have collapsed for...
But why...
I'm not suited to be a sage.
No estoy hecho para ser gran sabio.
The official process to select the new sages is already underway. If I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long, the position might become permanent. That would be troublesome.
Sí,
It's
está muy
important to
claro.
keep your priorities straight. Well, it's about time. You two should grab some dinner.
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hungry. See ya!
Nos vemos, cuídate.
See ya.
Yana. ¿Dónde está la puerta?
The name Siraj doesn't ring a...
He isn't someone who would leave an...
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia
Creo que era por el otro
pressures people
lado.
by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of self-awareness.
And I suppose they'd let everyone know that your career as a sage...
Again, that's mighty rich coming from someone about to...
But my salary will likely...
Wait, what? How come?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his...
Tú.
I took time out of my day to clean the living room for you, and this...
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy some...
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death?
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine. Go ahead and hide behind your financial success.
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features of...
Artistry, for sure. You don't know the first thing about...
So I'll have to bring you along?
Of course.
But why would I do that? It would just be another...
Can't you just be nice and not...
Pretending that you're not in debt is as ridiculous...
Speaking of which,
Mario.
your friends won't say anything.
There's no need to hide it so carefully. I think the truth's already out.
What?
A ver si era acá, ¿no? ¡Me quiero ir! ¿Dónde está la puerta, weón? Uy, la weá grande, weón. Esto fue como un easter egg o algo así, porque de verdad no sabía esa vaina, hermanos. Para nada. Pero bueno, fue un buen directito, no me quejo, me ha gustado. Está bien. Déjeme ver que todo esté bien, por favor. Que esté escuchado, la. Perfecto. Todo anda bien. Nos vamos a un estadio de los 7 a culminar el directo. Estuvo bastante bueno, la verdad. Estuvo bonito. Terminamos por fin las legendarias. Ahora tocaría las misiones esas de los finales. Que eso ya no es tan complicado, la verdad. Son directos de menos 60 minutos y ya está. Así que bueno. Primero. Ahora miren esto. Misiones legendarias. Ya no hay ninguna. Solo quedan estas. Así que desde mañana podemos empezar con estas. Tenemos muchas, las de Vidou, la de Bárbara. Así que tenemos muchas misiones que terminar. Estas también estarían buenas. Así que. Y también tenemos el eventico este de evento. A ver, no, esto. Acá está. Bueno, aquí tenemos 80 protos, 80 más. Bueno, aquí tenemos un poquito más para el después ver eso. Así que nada más. Lo dejaremos hasta aquí. Espero que les haya gustado el directito. Si así por eso me gusta, da buena suscripción, comente lo que quieran, suscríbanse que no cuesta nada. Y nos vemos en el siguiente directito de Dankerverse Impact, que no sé cuándo sea el siguiente, porque ahora ya me puedo dar un descanso tranquilo para resubir todos esos directos que he hecho últimamente, para estar más relax. Así que me tomaré unos días de descanso y cuando volvamos al siguiente nos iremos a las legendarias menores, ¿no? Y también crearé el canal de Twitch del YouTube morado en estos días. Así que nos vemos, adiós, gracias por ver, bye bye.